Yes, y'all, and it don't stop. But sometimes it also doesn't start. So we have officially started. Um, we got yeah, okay, that works. Uh, so we got a lot of things going on today. That's not exactly how I would have hoped it would have started my day, but we're doing okay. Let me see if I can get this intro going. Where's my intro? Okay, let's hit this intro. So we're having laptop issues, we're having connectivity issues, and then Windows decided it wanted to restart at the exact moment that the show was supposed to start. So today we're doing a slim down version, but we still got our intro. Yeah, so that was our intro. That means we are live from Flight Lounge Cafe located on beautiful Northeast Sandy Boulevard. And I know you're saying Sandy Boulevard is not beautiful. Well, it wasn't for like a long time, but then it got beautiful because everything else got uglier. So Sandy Boulevard hasn't really changed in the last 50 years or something. Uh, Other than that, Arctic Circle that used to be there is now like a Jack in a Box, but at least it's not a hot now. Okay, so while I'm doing this, I'm trying to figure out some. Man, it's still not doing it. So, so it's not. My laptop isn't letting me open up my. It isn't letting me open up my. Internet, man. It won't let me. There's no internet anywhere on my laptop. There's not even like a little window that would say, "Yo, hit this up to get your laptop." So I don't really know. But what I can tell you is that today I'm wearing this wonderful shirt that I love, brought to you by our friends at Black Forte Clothing. It says I'm not my forefathers because I'm not, right? So when you talk about that shit, don't include me. Please do not include me in that forefather conversation, man. I didn't even have one father growing up. Don't start bragging about your forefathers. Okay, but anyways, this is brought to you as always by our friends at Stand Up Fight Back Clothing, which should be right there. So normally I'm wearing some fly gear from Stand Up and Fight Back dot bigcartel.com. But today we're wearing that fly shit from Black Forte, Dismantle Racism. That's a good one. Dismantle Racism. That's easy. Look, I got myself in a jam. I ashed the bowl with no ashtray. So I just gotta let this slightly smoldering pile of ashes just burn in the palm of my hands to cut a toughness groove. All right, what's up? Good morning, Erica. Good morning, Alexis. Good morning, Jess. Good morning, Jessica. What's good in Vegas? How's the weather this morning, Jess? I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here, but I don't want to catch. I don't want to catch a foreign version. I don't mean foreign like from another country. Um, Man, I bet there is some kind of Wi-Fi switch, Jess, but unfortunately, the problem is that I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Uh, If I start pushing buttons, I don't know what's gonna happen. Is some people gonna die? So I don't know. But anyways, this is gonna be a short episode today, so I can figure some stuff out. Um man. All right, so it's getting crazy downtown. It's getting crazy everywhere in the city. I stopped at 7-Eleven this morning. I said to the man, "Good morning, sir." He said back to me, "Oh, beautiful and sunny in Las Vegas. Oh, I need to get out of here. I could probably get a room in Vegas for like $6. I bet if I went to Groupon right now, I could get a room all week. Wouldn't cost me dick with my own sandwiches." But last time I was in Las Vegas, I was waiting for some invoices to come back, and I was so broke. I went to the store and just bought a loaf of this bread that was so bad it was just called crappy brand bread. It was crappy brand. When you can't afford quality bread, get crappy brand bread. But then I also got this mayonnaise. It was so crap they didn't even call it mayo. It was just called May. MAY, just May. May brand. I was like, oh damn. And then I got some cheese. I got some cheese that will make people standing in a government cheese line laugh at you. They'd be like, "Oh my god, this guy's got crap singles." And then that's all. I got this lunch meat. Like I didn't spare on the lunch meat. That's where I really came out the pocket to knock it was on the lunch meat tip. But so I've proven that you can do it. I got myself a hotel room with a pool. I had a pool. I had vodka. I was still alcoholic. Well, that means I haven't been to Las Vegas in 2 years, or Florida, or Georgia, or Texas. I think California knows I'm not a drunk anymore. I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, let's go to Vegas. Let's go to Florida. I used to want to live in Florida so bad until I found out that monkeys have herpes. Like I was gonna move to northern Florida specifically so that I could train an army of wild monkeys, macaques specifically. I could train an army of wild macaques, and then me and those monkeys would just like go to places and post off and intimidate people. Right, yo, remember what I said before about sometimes you sell drugs because you have a brain, right? You don't start selling drugs and then decide that you need to cut a bunch of people in on your profits. You can be done and it's like, fuck, how would you pay for all of it? Right? So literally I don't have a reason to start monkey army other than just personal interest in having a monkey army for honestly. If you tell me you don't want a monkey army, I don't believe you. Everybody wants a monkey army. Yes, I gotta tell you the bad news. The monkeys have herpes. And monkey herpes is terminal. The humans, man, it will kill you. You will die if you get scratched. If you get bit, if you get a little tiny bit of monkey poop in the corner of your eye, your monkey poop right there, you just die. You will just start craving bananas, pull your balls out, and die. Those are the last two symptoms of monkey herpes. Pull your balls out, and then oh wow, you know what? Oh my gosh, you guys, hold on, check this out. Is the sound better now? Oh my god, you guys just watched all that with MSNBC was on in the background on my phone. Is it better now? Can you not hear the? Can you guys? I'm sorry, Ashley. I'm sorry, Mario. I'm sorry to anybody else who thought it was their phone. It should just be me and some nice background elevator music. Some old dentist office shit. No, Jess, you don't have to have sex with the monkeys. Oh my God. Why do people think that monkey herpes, you can only catch monkey herpes by having monkey sex? No. Dude, if you get the monkeys drunk and they just break a beer bottle and you accidentally get cut and then infected, you'll die. And you'll get the virus. Hey, so we're gonna do a short show today. There's just two things that I really want to bring up since we have to do it on the phone. I'm trying to fix the laptop. Um, the first thing is, I know you guys saw that video the other night of that man on my Facebook. I know you saw the video the other night of that man having a mental health crisis after breaking that window, and then ultimately he knocked over the homeless guy's shopping cart. So look, here's what I just want to say about that, man. It's like that guy really didn't even do anything wrong until he pushed over the homeless guy. I mean, yeah, you broke out a window. Man, motherfucker, you think I'm caring because you broke out a window? You think I'm coming up being neighborhood watch? Like, oh, that was my favorite window in town? I understand it was a Middle Eastern restaurant, which is a pretty tacky maneuver. But I'm not there to arrest you, bro. I'm not there to call the police. At the very most, I would do what Spider-Man would do and just wrap them up in webs and hang them upside down from the girders or the bridge or something, you know. But everybody was like being extra. I just wanted to make sure the dude wasn't a cop, because if it was a cop breaking a window, we was gonna get that motherfucker. We were gonna expose him, whatever, right? But just a dude having a mental health crisis, man. I'm not your mom. I'm not your dad. I'm not your PO. I'm not your school counselor. I'm not your DNA counselor. I'm not your anger management counselor. I'm not a judge. I'm not a cop. I'm not even a court advocate. I don't give a fuck about a fucking window. I don't give a shit about a door. I don't give a shit about an elk statue. I don't give a shit about a fire in a fucking police station. I don't give a shit if you egg City Hall. I don't give a crap if you take a dump on the scales of justice outside the courthouse. I don't care about none of that. None of it. I promise. I promise. You saw that video. I walked away. I didn't give a shit. I asked the man his name, not to expose him. I asked the man his name so I could address him like a fellow human being, man. So I want to make that real clear. You did not catch Jessie being a vigilante. You did not catch me being a hero. You did not catch me trying to be some fucking neighborhood watch McGruff, uh, uh, Crime Stoppers dude. I just want to make sure that guy wasn't a cop. Once I made sure that guy wasn't a cop, I don't give a shit what he did until he pushed that homeless guy. Then you got to catch one for the team. You got to at least catch a softball to the cheek, right? Oh, that's a random one hopper. Oh, bad hop right off the face. That's it. That's all you got. Okay. I just want to make that very, very clear. I am not Tina Turner. We don't need another hero in Thunderdome. White Church runs Bartertown. I keep it real every day. Same mofo every day. So don't be afraid to commit crimes around me, because I don't care. Shit, speaking of committing crimes, let's go to the next level. Who still stops at red lights, man? Who? Tell me right now, are you still obeying all the traffic signals? Now, of course, you're going to stop at a red light if there's like some station wagon with some wood grain siding and a bunch of little kids in the back, or a school bus or whatever. Then you're going to, hey, what's up, Jessie Blackwood? Yo, this is just a Jessie show this morning. We have an overwhelming amount of Jesses on the show, man. We should start a live farm, Jess, and Jess. Man, I'm doing U-turns these days. I'm just fucking looking real quick and running red lights, stop signs. Just a suggestion. I speed, I go too slow, I drive in reverse. No, I don't really drive in reverse, but I don't really follow any of these traffic ordinances or whatever, suggestions they call me. So I didn't hit up any. I didn't hit up. I didn't even hook up to other campsites. Like one camp set up over there. That camp's not going. That long cam isn't on. But it's short show today. But that's all right because it's Monday. We got shit to do. Mondays are so dope, man. Mondays are like springtime, but they happen every single week. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Just make it go. It's like New Year's Day. This is my new resolution, but it's just for the week. You can make short-term goals, which are like by the end of this week, I'm gonna do this. You can make progressive goals, like throughout this week, I'm gonna do this and keep hitting my benchmarks. You can use this week to crank up an existing goal into the next notch of amplification. Ride that momentum that you already had, and then just wow, 5 days. Set it, bro. Friday, where are you gonna be, man? When you get to Friday, what are you gonna be doing? So now what I want you to do before I let you go, I want you to think about this. Put your mind already on Friday. Remember, your brain is only stationary. Your mind is infinite. Your mind can take you to places you've never even seen before. Put your mind on Friday. And on that Friday, have all the goals you ever wanted accomplished. Have all the changes you ever want to make in your life 5 days in the future happen. But don't just think about it like that. Don't just think about like, oh, accomplishing my goal on Friday will be awesome. Fill it out, right? Fill it out. Look around. See what that Friday actually looks like, feels like. Smell it. Smell that Friday. Hear the laughter of somebody laughing about your joke that you're going to tell on Friday because you're already telling it right now because your mind is already at Friday. Think of what it sounds like when those people laugh. Think of what the water is going to taste like when you drink it and it tastes like success. Think of how proud you're going to be of yourself and the love that you'll share with other people in your life because you've accomplished those goals that you set on Monday. But check it out. Monday is not right now. Like you think it's Monday, but I'm telling you, this is just a memory of Monday. We are actually living in Friday right now. Put your mind there. Just like KRS One time me at the Bossa Nova Ballroom. Put your brain, put your mind in Friday's brain. Live Friday's brain. Smell it. Taste it. Think about what traffic is going to be like. Think about what the weather's going to be like. Think about what you're going to wear Friday night to celebrate the accomplishments that you have on Friday. And then, instead of you existing on a Monday and trying to push your way to a Friday with all the built-in anxieties on the bridge of incidents that you really can't control, and by trying to control the bridge of incidents, you're actually doing yourself a disservice because the human mind can only comprehend so much. But the universe is infinite. Don't take away options or possibilities from Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, from early Friday morning and late Monday night. Any of the incidences that come between right now and Friday, don't even stress them because they already happened. So know that you're living in a Friday right now. And you're gonna remember that on Monday we set this intention together. We drew a line in the sand and we said, right here, right now is the point that I tether myself to Friday. Now, last week I talked a lot about the importance of setting goals because that man had told me that it's important to set a goal, whether it's a good goal or a bad goal or a short-term goal or a long-term goal. Just have goals, right? Just pick one, throw it out in the future. That way you have something to tether yourself to in the future. Does that make sense? Because you really want to be operating on a pull, not a push. A push is hard, but if somebody's pulling you from Friday, right? If your mind is already on Friday and it's pulling you through the week, that's a lot easier to go instead of pushing through the week, right? Crossing a bridge is easier than building a bridge. All right. So, man, that's all I got for today. Tomorrow we'll have everything. Tomorrow we'll talk about the news from this morning that the Dakota Access Pipeline, also infamously known as DAPL, we have news that says that DAPL is being drained, emptied, and decommissioned pending the environmental impact study by the Army Corps of Engineers, which somehow got forgotten about through this whole process. It's not a stake through the heart or a nail in the coffin by any means. It's not a rose on the grave, but it's a pretty substantial start. So I'm going to do the things, fix my laptop, put up some new graphics. We got some new intro stuff going on, all kinds of cool shit. And I'm going to take advantage of this opportunity to just cut this show down to the shorts. That'll be it, right? I ain't got no music to play. We got this nice dentist office music in the background for your enjoyment. We're just going to ride out to this, I guess.